Mauritius don't have basketball, bro. Stop it.
Wow, stop.
Oh,
Are you
well,
coming with violence today?
at least we don't play three semifinals and lose all three semifinals.
At least we play them. At least we
Yeah,
play
but
them.
what's the point of playing and losing when you're favorites?
Welcome back to the Swish Nomads podcast. My name is OG and I will be the host of episode 46. I am joined by my co-host, the wonderful, the beard Jonathan. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. It started with banter, and we'll see how it ends.
I love it. Fighting talk. I'm going to introduce you to the man we now call the champion, P Funk. It's Pedro. How you doing, sir?
I mean, we got 12 of them things, so couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. Hey, listen, glad that
By
somebody
robbing one of
made
them,
it.
so
And
We had
the
home
one
court.
that
We had home court.
the one that we've all missed for the last I'm gonna say 4 episodes. We all hate on him, but really he's the biggest hater. The one and only Digjo is back in the building.
thank you for having me, guys. I really missed you guys too. Really missed to be in the episode. Switching might be back, and then someone just said proclaim himself as a champion by robbing one of them. So I don't consider it as a championship. So yeah, still into 11. So
Put an
that was a
asterisk.
direct shot to
Put it on the
Pedro.
Lakers
But yeah,
game.
happy to be here.
Put an asterisk.
Southern Africans
I'm putting an
supporting
asterisk,
Southern
yeah.
Africans. Southern Africans
Okay.
supporting Southern Africans. You can't play three semifinals and lose all three. Mic drop.
Well,
Yo,
guys,
guys,
Please,
let me
OG,
tell you,
keep
let me
going.
tell you, let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something. Did you see that Pedro is trying to be friends now with South African basketball guys,
what?
teams, and whatever? Did you saw that?
No, what are you
Pedro is
talking
doing
about?
buddy with South Africa. I
No, hey,
swear.
listen. The thing is, my
Pedro's
only
doing buddy with
problem
South
was with
Africa,
one
man.
team. No. My only problem was with one team that they like self-proclaimed the what they say? What did they say? What did they call themselves?
No
Something in
no
the
powerhouse of
powerhouse.
African
The new
basketball.
powerhouse of African basketball. That's it. And I just question
Hey,
them. Are you sure? You got to at least win something. Like on a continental level, like on a club, on a national team level. But it's all good. I got all love. Listen, all 54 countries, man. I love them all, except Senegal.
If you guys are new
hey.
to the Swish Nomads podcast, this is what you can expect. We haven't even gone into it yet, and the shots have been fired. Make sure you follow, share, and subscribe at Swish Nomads, and you can keep up to date with us on TikTok, X, Facebook, IG, and our YouTube channel, so you can watch our beautiful faces. Everyone looks wonderful, and yeah, Jigo is available, ladies. He's on the market, and gentlemen, as you know, I'm also here. But before we get into all the dating stuff that we want to do, let's get into hot topics with none other than P Funk.
There you go. We got a couple of them. A couple of them. Okay. First, a big shout out to your boy Jean-Jacques Boissy. He is officially on a G League roster. Kid, and he's playing. It's not like he's not playing. Listen, we got to talk about. It's not. There's a lot of guys that go. They play high school. They play college. They whatever, and then they end up with the G League because they weren't drafted. This kid is the reigning BAL MVP. He played in the fourth division of Spanish basketball, Leb Plata, back then EBA, fourth division. And then he'll start off on the bottom. Now he's there. Big shout out to that kid. He is amazing. He is an amazing player. As a guard, it's so hard to go and make a name for yourself at the on a countrywide level. Worldwide. It's not even countrywide. It's like the best of the best in the NBA. Some of them are like in EuroLeague, Eurocup, whatever. But then the people that think, okay, I have a dream of reaching the NBA, they're the NBA G League. So he plays for the Windy City Bulls, G League affiliate of the Chicago Bulls. Unfortunately, they drafted. They signed Mac McClung. It's more competition, but you're gonna get competition at that level. Everybody they sign, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be the best in high school, the best in college, and So big shout out to Jean-Jacques Boissy, and then I have no beef with Senegal. They're my African brothers. Like just one person from Senegal, one person. And then the next one is another big shout out to another African king. His name is Arafandian. He's from Guinea, and then he's not self-proclaimed. They anointed him like the best big in the country. He's the best five in the U.S. He plays for Iowa United, and then he's just committed to the University of Houston. And then that's the big thing. University of Houston, they were runners up last year. It was a runners up last year, and then they just confirmed that Arafan is going to sign. We're going to play for them next year, and also they got the Nigerian kid, Louisi, also like a guard, super athletic guard from Nigeria. So watch out for the Cougars. They have a history of African players. Started with the Dream, Hakeem Olajuwon. So it's really 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 interesting to see what they can do next year. And then another hot topic is that Angola is trying to host a qualifying window. This one is not going to be it. It's going to be the next one. So, as a very famous poet once said, we got home court. So don't be like, oh, you guys made it to the World Cup because you hosted whatever. No, no, no. If you guys want to host, go apply. Just it's not my fault. We got our bridges
Why?
don't fall.
Why?
So this is the hot topic was the hot topic for today. Big shout out to Jean-Jacques Boissy once again. Back to you, Caro.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Congratulations, Jean-Jacques. Everybody knows he was one of my first basketball boyfriends. But I'm really happy for him because he found his wife. It's not me. But that's okay. I got others, so it's fine. It's not like we were in like a one of those monogamous relationships or anything. It was great. Cool. Let's move on to the next thing. We're gonna do Road to BAL and the WBLA update with the man of the hour, Digjo.
Okay. Before I start, guys,
Oh God.
uh, Pedro, why are you always bringing up the home core stuffs? Like, why are we doing that?
You know
Because
Literally,
you
why.
should trademark it.
You
You should
know
go and
why.
trademark. I got home court.
You were saying it for so long, Jigo, and then you got there and you lost every time.
wow, not every time, but okay. But
When
it's
did you
okay.
win?
But the thing,
I'm gonna have a T-shirt. I'm gonna have a T-shirt. I'm gonna design
I-
something. I've got home court in
okay,
front, and then the back will
if you
be
want,
what is home court.
Our Senegalese people.
okay, that is crazy. Okay, if you want a T-shirt about home court, you can get the design made by Caro. We all know she
Oh, I
only
can make it
random cloth
myself.
design. So yeah, yeah, home court. Oh, you're not trusting Caro's work. Okay, now
Wow.
I understand.
Wow.
So where's
Oh
your own
no!
people?
Come on, come
Yeah.
on, come
You
on.
know?
No,
Speaking of home court,
this is
Speaking of home court,
please.
Road to BAL Elite 16 West Side happened in Cape Verde, Praia. And then Creolstar had home court on the tournament as well. But unfortunately, they wasn't able to make it back to the BEL for back-to-back years, which is a very hard future for teams that have to go through from the road to BEL. On that time, the Libya team made it from the road to BEL Elite 16 West Division in Praia. But now let's talk about the road to BEL Elite 16 in the East Division. One of the top contenders that we all know was the team that have probably the best communication in that tournament. We all know Dar City, and not
Mhm.
only the best communication team and content team, but also a plethora of Avengers. We can
Literally,
name them.
everybody was on that team.
Literally, they they have Nasir Zuzwa, they have Solo
Mhm.
Jabate, they have
Mhm.
Yusundoi, they
Mhm.
have a man that dropped 50 in a game.
Facts.
But literally, and then they have a BAL coach of the year. So we all thought that they're gonna run it to to that conference and made it to the BL, like we all thought it should be. Just like, but basketball is not it's not a one and done game. I mean, at the end of the day, you can have the status, but you still have to compete to earn that. We saw what
Mm.
happened with Urunani last year. Same thing.
Mm.
Best coaches, best players, and whatever, whatever. They get upset by Creole Star. Look at this year. Dar City get upset by the South African team today. Literally, if you're listening to that
Johannesburg
episode,
Giants. Hmm.
if you're listening to that episode we're recording on the Saturday, just 2 hours after the game, I can tell you guys we all were shocked because the Avengers lost that game. After that, I would try to see
Crazy.
I will try to see with my co-hosts what they think about that game. I really want to talk about that particular game and then how they did lose. But yeah, it's how the Elite 16 of the Road to BL East division is going right now. And now let's head off to WBLA. We all know Cape Verde. Shout out to them. Hosted two FIBA major competition at the same time. They hosted the Road to BL West Elite 16 in the West, and also the WBLA qualifiers in the Zone 2, which featured Criolla Star, which is a new team in town, and also Vida Dakar, and also another team from Guinea. So what happened is that Ville Dakar made it past through that qualifiers very easily, I can say, knowing that they won one team by more than 50 points in a basketball game, right? And then we know with all those signings and all the funding that Ville Dakar had, they were the favorite to be for on that competition because they're not new for the WBLA on that particular competition. Also, something that happening right now as we speak is the WBLA Zone 2 qualifiers, like which happening in Abidjan, if I'm not mistaken, if you guys can correct me, right? Which future some teams that were in the last year of WBLA played in Dakar. I mean, you have FBA, some great team, but amazing games are also happening in there. You think if you want to watch the games and tune into the game, you can watch them on YouTube. But the most competitive zone qualifiers was the zone that had hosted like in Kenya, which was played the APRs, the Reg Rwandas, and everybody else in the country. So APR right now, if you talk about women's basketball, probably might be in one of the contenders if they keep their court, right? Because they qualified for the WBLA. I mean, they'll be representing Rwanda in Cairo. So with the team with Italy Lucas, Yasin Job, and Destiny Phillips, and all of those ladies. So if you think about it, that's a hell of a team, right? And they were the first to made it to qualify directly, like to the WBLA. And something that we need to also shout out to Yasin Job, who won MVP on that zone qualifiers. So
Mm.
right now, as we speak, we are into the zone 3 qualifiers happening in Abidjan. Games are still going. After that, we're heading to Cairo. So yeah, back to you, OG.
What I will say is the WBLA is a really, really fun competition to watch. Reg
Yeah,
came in 2023 with a stacked team with two WNBA players and got beaten by KPA. So let's not lie. Having a stacked roster doesn't mean anything. It's about coming out and competing. And I
I
guess
agree.
I guess Johannesburg Giants showed us that because they
Mm,
came out and they competed. So,
Mm,
all right,
yeah,
let's get into the question of the week, which today is, oh, sorry, this week is with the 2026 Women's World Cup on its way and the USA's roster depleting with what I would say is top tier talent, who can take the new top spot as world champions? Now, I say all of this to say in the last 4 years, we've had Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi retire. Griner hasn't really been playing in the national team anymore. Both Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark have both said they're not going to play in the national team. And so we're looking at a USA team that doesn't have what I would say that star power that we're used to, that doesn't mean there's not stars on the team. They still got stars. But if we're looking at it objectively now, Australia are Asia Cup champions. Belgium are Eurobasket champions. Nigeria are back to back 5-time Afrobasket champions. So, really, who can take USA off that top spot? I'm going to start by throwing it to you, Pedro.
That's a great question. I always said that the gap between America and the rest of the world is a lot
Mm.
shorter in women's basketball
Sure, yeah.
than it is
Agreed.
than it is for men. And then I came across a statistic saying that 550,000 kids play high school basketball, boys, and 340 something or 60 something for girls. And then, I mean, of course, some of these guys end up going to play in college, and then that's a farm system for the WNBA. But now they're not dominating like they used to. They're not. Like we got that French girl dunking with two hands. That Canadian girl that plays for Duke goes and dunks with two hands. Also, they got that Chinese giant. They got
Mm.
so now it's up for grabs. It's up for
Yeah.
grabs because it's not like, oh, you put on a USA jersey and you won the game. No, there's the skill level is just as, don't get me wrong, even American superstars said that they learned a lot of stuff when they played in Europe. I remember Cynthia Cooper,
Mm.
superstar. She said, listen, I learned most of my game, the Euro step, I learned it in
Mhm.
Italy. I
Mm.
learned it in Italy because and then you see a lot of Europeans I'm talking about in the male side.
Mhm.
They never played a second of high school basketball, a second of college basketball. Luka never played.
Mm.
Giannis
Mm.
never played. Jokic never played. So you got their women, female counterparts, the same thing. The only sad thing, the bad part is like for the WNBA, the US, the stars, they need to play 4 years in college. They can't come out early like the boys
Mm.
can. They got to play 4 years of college. And then so the Europeans have an advantage. The, the French girl that plays for Seattle, is it Seattle? Yeah, the one that dunks. I
Mhm.
forgot her name. I go there. Yeah, she's 19 years old. She could have gone to college and make $1 million in college, but she decided to go to pro. To go, So I think in terms of yeah, France can give him a run for that money. Germany, they got those two,
Mhm.
the Sabalu, the
Mhm.
sisters, right? I mean, even like you mentioned, Nigeria. Why not? They're all American, anyways.
Mm.
You think about it.
Probably all went to school
Facts.
together.
Facts,
Yeah, they're
man.
all
Um,
Americans, anyways. So
uh,
so I'm just saying, like, if something happens on a bad shooting night, because the female game is also a lot about predicated on shooting, right? A bad shooting night, you can go home. On a you
Facts.
pass the group stages, whatever you go in the
Mhm.
elimination stage, yeah, you can go home. The US can finish. So I would say Nigeria, given and then plus that's another thing. They are not like, because the US has so many possibilities, right? In terms of picking up
Mm.
the roster for like 16U, 18U. So a lot of kids, they don't, you can be a star all of a sudden, and then you put on a team. And then 2 years, 16, under 16, right? And then under 18, a complete new roster
Mm.
because they got so many, so in Europe and in Africa and the rest of the world is less, the talent pool is less because there's
Mhm.
less people
Mm.
playing. You don't have like can you imagine, like, because it's actually literally one in a million kind of thing. For you to make it, if 500,000, almost 600,000 play high school basketball for boys, and 400, almost 400,000 is a million. So for you to make it is one in a million. So I would say, even though don't forget, like Spain. Spain, they
Mhm.
got this little girl named Sada something. She's dunking too. She plays for DME now. She plays in the States. So I'm just saying, like, we and it's gonna be here in Germany. So I'm gonna be watching a lot of games. Yeah, I want to be watching a lot of games. Yeah, already, marked on my calendar.
Love that. All right. The bid. Give me your take. Who can take down USA?
Everybody. I said it. Now let's face it. If you look back at two or three Olympics, uh, on what happened 2 or 3 Olympics ago, you can see that Team Nigeria just made a progress. I mean, I'm gonna talk about African basketball because that's what I followed, and you see how they made their name. I mean, we've had players
Mm,
coming up to the second team. The coach Rena, name best coach of the Olympics and all that. This shows that
Mhm.
there's something that's up for grabs. That the girls at this point, it's up to the girls to decide whether they can make it or not. Like Pifak said,
Mm.
it's a bad shooting night and they can take on anyone. I think some in 2021, Australia got to run for the money in Japan, in Tokyo. Australia got when they met Nigeria, uh, and we saw it in last year in Paris. Uh, and when you look at the finals, Olympic finals, which is the, let's say the reference game, you see that USA did not win it that like it was not a walk in the park for Team USA. They had struggle and all that.
true, true.
Uh, so I think that anyone anyone can take on them. Especially, what we must keep in mind is that every team that makes it to the Olympics is not just a team. Uh, it's a group of people, that have formed the best possible combination of players for one particular country. Like,
Mhm.
and when you're playing in the Olympics and all that, you just I'm sorry for the message that someone said anyone can win except I won't say which country, but yeah, uh,
Oh
yeah,
gosh, shots fired.
but I'd even say Senegal could take on them. Well,
Right.
we've seen that Yassine Diop is getting back to a better self. So who knows? Maybe one day you can see Senegal in the Olympics and or at the World Cup, which I doubt. But yeah, it's a dream. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, is that playing at this stage, on the world stage or Olympic stage, means a huge boost for anyone. I've talked to Olympic athletes and I know how they feel like when they're up there. You know, you can you can see literally anyone upsetting USA if their roster keeps depleting.
Mhm.
This is the only condition, the only way to take on them. But if they come, they bring their superstar roster. I don't see anyone touching, uh, upsetting them. But yeah, let's once again dream about. Let's hope for the best in the coming years.
All right, Jigo, let me hear it.
I mean, that's the beauty of basketball. As long as we have contenders and we have outsiders, we have teams that run throughout the whole competition, and we have big upsets and major upsets. That's the beauty of the game. And for USA, we all know that they are the favorites. They are the contenders in terms of women basketball and stuff. But it's just like Pedro was saying, the gap is more closer than we think it is in
Mhm.
between USA basketball and the rest of the world. I'm not even
Mhm.
talking about the NBA. Like, just face it that way. In the NBA, the men's side, the top 5 players right now in the leagues are all not from the USA, which is
Mhm.
crazy if you think about it. But in the women's side as well, look at teams that I see that I can give them a run for their money. I mean, last Olympic, Nigeria made it to the top eight, and
Mhm.
then they are ready. They're ready to hoop, knowing that they finished in the AfroBasket, like they won the AfroBasket, and then I watched them in the last couple of weeks against Turkey. Bro, that team is very scary, and I'm talking about Nigeria.
Mm.
Nigeria give USA a run for their money. I also see France
Mhm.
give them for their money, and I also see Belgium give them a run
Mhm.
for their money. So you have this type of teams. It's gonna be one and done if you make it to the knockout stages. So
Mhm.
anything can happen. And then if you think about it, like the big guns, the big star of USA basketball, the red, white, and blue. I mean, the Caitlin Clarks and the
Mhm.
whatever superstars, they're not coming. The AJ Wilson, they're not coming. So any team can take them down. So it's just a matter of playing hoop and then trying to see how it's gonna happen. Even in the men's side, I can tell you, next Olympic, I don't even see them either winning it.
Oh,
In the
everybody
men's
knows
side,
that. The last Olympics was the last time USA lifted that trophy.
yeah, because
Yeah.
you had the Avengers, all of them coming out. Now the
And the
Avengers are
Avengers are
40
gonna
years
be
old.
old in the next 4 years. I'm telling you now.
now, now they're 40 years old. So look at the women's man. I mean, if you watch the games between USA, Team USA and France in the Olympic, now you can realize that that team is very beatable, knowing that the top guns
Mm.
are not coming. So yeah, I have France, Nigeria, Belgium, give them a run for their money. Even China can give them a run for their money. So,
All right. Before I ask you to give me your prediction of the team that will beat USA first. So I say first because in the Men's World Cup in 20 what are we doing now? 2023? Yes. It was one team beat USA and then it was like everybody else a light bulb went off in their head that like, "Oh, we can
yeah,
also beat USA."
with them, true.
Before I ask you who which team you think will do that, I just want to put some truths out there. Although some of the superstars are not coming for Team USA, by definition, is a team of superstars. Any one of the women on that team is a consistent WNBA player. And if they're not in the W, they're consistently playing college basketball, which means to some effect, their skill set and their regularity of playing basketball is already a cut above the rest for the most part. Not for everyone, but for the most part. What I will also say is that we're sleeping on teams like Japan, who consistently have one of the best 3-point shooting records in a World Cup. Let me tell you something about women's Japanese basketball. They may be the shortest, but you try stopping someone whose proximity to the ground is lower than yours, and they're just weaving in and out of you. And then even when you stop them, they'll just take a shot from outside the arc in your face and still score. And there's
Yeah,
nothing you can do about it. Consistently, consistently, consistently. It's not one or two or three players on that team. The whole bench is a 3-point shooting drill. Then you want to take it to maybe Australia, who you could argue they play a little bit slower. But what Australia lacks in speed, they have in basketball acumen. They play a very strategic game in comparison to how the rest of Asia plays. Then you move it over to China, who were consistently dominating. Not only do they have physicality in the strength in the height that they have, but they're not afraid to get in there and fight you in the paint.
yeah,
Their basketball acumen, they move the ball really well up the floor. And even if you stop them, they just keep passing and passing and passing until they find an open shot, until you get tired. Then, if you want to move to Europe, you've already spoken about France. France is a team that's on a rebuild. Spain is a team that's on a rebuild. Belgium, back to back champions. Don't sleep on them because no one talks about them enough. They're doing everything they need to do to get there. Then you want to mention Chichi and Italy. The passion Italian women have for basketball, off the scale. Then we can move to Nigeria. But what I will say is we've got Nigeria, we've got Senegal, and we have South Sudan. I think South Sudan is probably the weakest team because they're the youngest team, not because they lack passion or coaching is because they lack experience. And I think that's really going to show when we come up to the qualifiers. For Senegal, I think the problem is realistically, nobody wants to coach Senegal because regardless of whether you have the talent or not, your media just destroys players. It destroys coaches. It doesn't take into account that other teams can just be better than you. Their expectation is you're supposed to be better than everybody, period. And they have no sense of like, these people are also human beings. Talk to them nicely. So I think that's going to be the downfall because who are you going to find now that has the skill set to go into a World Cup, play Senegalese basketball with the Senegalese team well enough to get them to win? Who's going to want to take that job?
Yeah.
So, with all of that in mind, I would like to know which team, name one team that you think is and could beat Team USA first. I'm not talking about the qualifiers. I'm talking about the World Cup because the qualifiers is still a test for everybody. Everybody's still testing things out. When we get to the World Cup, which team do you think could be the first one to take USA down? Let's start with Jonathan.
France.
Okay. Pedro.
I would say China because of that big monster in there, that female Yao Ming. And not
She
only that,
can't
they play
move
it different.
though. She can't move. You what?
Hey,
I'm sorry. Can we all be honest? She doesn't run.
yeah,
Yes or
but can I ask you
no?
something? You have all your guards, right? Your guards like boom, 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 boom. Then drop the ball. Because like group phase is gonna be kind of like an all-star game, yeah, or showboating, whatever.
Mhm.
But then the elimination, the game slows down a little bit, the pace. So
That's
it,
true.
and then imagine if they put a zone. They put a zone. She's over there like she won't move. Who's gonna?
Yeah.
There's no one's gonna go be able. No one's gonna go in and drive to the basket. So there's gonna be jacking up shots. And then if
Mm.
they have a off night, it can be an upset. You know.
Okay. All right. Jigo, who's your team?
Belgium.
You stole my thunder. I was gonna say the same thing. I think Belgium is the team to look out for. Speed, agility, basketball acumen, and they've got height as
Yeah.
well. I think they're kind of like a nice
Mm.
all-rounder team.
They
All right,
they
guys.
they
You
match up
are
pretty
gone.
well.
Yeah, definitely. You've heard our predictions. We want to hear yours in the comments. You can at us at Swish Nomads. Don't forget to share, follow, and subscribe. And now we're going to move into Hidden Hoops. This week, we're going to be talking about the one, the only Rwanda. Now, some of us, even though we wrote the running order, did not read our own running order and forgot that we were supposed to do some research. But it's okay. I done a little bit of research. It's not going to be as polished as I usually do it, but let's get it going. I'm going to tell you about the past of Rwandan basketball. So, it's one of the most powerful stories on the continent. The game took root in 1970s, growing through schools, community courts, and early clubs like one called CSK. In 1974, FEWABA was created. So that's the official federation of Rwandan basketball,
Rwanda
giving the
basketball.
sport its first real structure. In 1977, Rwanda joined FIBA officially. Through the 80s and the early 90s, Rwanda began competing across East and Central Africa, and a new generation of talent started to emerge. But everything changed in 1994. The genocide against the Tutsi brought all sporting activity to a stop. Players, coaches, and entire clubs were lost. Rwanda had to rebuild the basketball culture from the ground up. And that's exactly what they did. From the late 90s into the early 2000s, the country invested in youth programs, coaching, and new clubs. Rwanda returned to Afrobasket in 2007 and went on to qualify for 8 tournaments in a row. Clubs like APR, Esport, the Patriots, and later Reg have helped drive modern basketball in its campaign in Rwanda. By the early 2010s, Rwanda wasn't just rebuilding, it's becoming a continental hub. And now I'm going to pass over to Jonathan, who is going to give us the present. No, yes, yes, he's going to give us the present.
So basically, some time ago, I think you said it, Carol, is that what you said it was that uh, Rwanda was laying the blueprints to what every federation, every basketball federation in Africa should be doing, And I've been lucky enough to watch two games when I was there in August, September, and you see the passion that people have for their clubs. You see the passion that the players have for the club, and what even showed more is that the players themselves, they are willing to give back to the community, and
Mm,
this is because you have players like Destiny Fedoxy, Charlotte, the women's national team captain, who was here chatting with people. You could just go and talk to them, like, and that's that's pretty good because the players are accessible. You can reach out and say, hey, can I take a picture or something like that, and this is I think the most beautiful thing I've seen in Rwanda, and it's basketball. What's happening is that it started as a vision. Someone said, the story goes that one day uh, Paul Kagame himself went to see a match, a basketball match, and Rwanda was beaten so bad. The guy said, "Come on, we can't be beaten like that anymore." He said, "Bring in a coach, bring in an African coach that can make us progress and all that." And I think that's when uh, Sheikh Saw went into the picture. And what happened is that they met with they won the first continental medal in 2023 in Angola at the Afrocan. I think they finished third. Yeah, we finished third, and since then they've been building on that. They have very good players. Uh, William Robbins, uh, Jean-Jacques. His name is so long, I can't say it. Uh, they have the player turned coach now, Kenny Gassana, who's now
mhm,
an assistant coach. Uh, so they're developing the sports, and
mm,
you can see that for the next 4 or 5 years, Rwanda will be a team that can upset some of the biggest names on the continent. I won't be predicting anyone because no beef, But yeah, let's wait and see. But okay, let's be fair. They still lack some game acumen, if you want. They still lack some physicality, but
mhm,
the basics to basketball are there. You see the players they play. They have very good guards, very good shooting guards, very good center. No, not centers, but they have some very good players at each position.
mm,
I think let's say in the coming years we're gonna hear more of Rwandan basketball. Plus, let's something I need to underline. It's the federation itself is communicating lots and lots on what they're doing, the
mhm.
the
mm,
games. The every highlight is like a super production of,
Yeah.
it's like you're just like, wow. Okay, so they have means. They have It's because some out there said believed in using basketball to to build a dream, and I think the dream is will come true in some years. Thank you. Back to you, Oji.
And now for the final part, the future with Pedro.
The future. I mean, listen. I was blessed to I've been in Kigali. I love it. It's an amazing city. It's I think it's a vibrant city, an African city. And the way they embrace basketball is that I think they started like they're not a basketball country per se, you know, but they becoming one. They becoming one with a vision from the top. I think the president Paul Kagame, he really likes basketball, and he uses basketball to promote his country. He uses sports to promote his country. Bringing like every other day, every year they bring the BAL. They make a big, 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 big show. But they hosted the U16 AfroBasket this summer, right? But one of the things I got to say is, no matter how brilliant the federation, because it is brilliant the way they use social media to promote and showcase like their stars are showcased, the teams are showcased. But I'm a little bit skeptical about the future because I think Rwanda is at a spot that you're gonna start doing like others do. Oh, we're gonna go in and then play such competition. We're gonna go in and import, you know, on a club level. They're gonna go and get all these. I'm not gonna say foreigners, but like they are import players, and then they're the ones that are gonna be dominating because I don't know if you realize this summer when at the AfroBasket and on the women's side they caught four girls. It's not their fault. It's not their fault, But they caught four girls with a different with a alleged with an alleged older date of birth. I don't know if on the boys' side happened too, but like even though I think they finished sixth place or seventh. Yeah, the girls finished sixth place. And then on the rankings and the African rankings for girls, they ninth place, and then for boys 10th place. So there is some catching up to do. There is some catching up to do compared to like the normal the powers that be and then the usual suspects, the Mali, Senegal, Nigeria, Angola, whatever. So they still got to catch up. But they I mean I would just say Jonathan said it, like they got the means to do it. They got the infrastructure. They got um I don't know if they use that state of the art arena for more than just the BAL or for, like finals, but they have it. They have it. So I would say they got a great future. They got a great future. The continent, will be, I think basketball in on a continental level will be better with a strong Rwanda because the better the competition is going to be better for Angola, going to be better for Nigeria, better for Mali, better for Senegal. If there's a new power. Now, because same thing happened with South Sudan. They came up in girls, and so to speak. Boys, okay, they know, but like in girls, they came up too, and in the women, but they're not there yet. But okay, but I think the future is bright for Rwanda. Big up to all the leadership. They just chose basketball to as a means of showing that the country, despite what happened, and another thing is like they don't hide what happened. They have their memorial. That people go there and they say, hey, listen, this happened. We want to make sure it's not going to happen again. So big up to Rwanda. I love the country. Can't wait to be there again.
And just to add, the BK Arena, which was built, is a really great example for what can happen when government and sport come together for the greater good of their citizens. Because the arena doesn't just host basketball; it also hosts concerts. It is a multi-sports center, and other sports have been able to grow from that. So it's a great example of saying we have this space. And in Africa, that's one thing we do have: space. Let's build something that is going to be an investment for the future and will create jobs, will create economy. So that's another thing that we need to add. And that is the history of Rwandan basketball in hidden hoops. All right, guys, you know what time it is. Get your pens, get your paper, get your phones out. It's time for the Swish Nomads quiz. Oh, you're on mute.
I'm g- I'm grabbing a pen and something. I'm coming back.
Oh my gosh, she's never prepared. That's what's crazy to
Oh,
me. Like, you
how?
know, the quiz is happening every week, though. You
My
actually know it's
Hmm.
happening every week. Just
my
have the pen
bad,
and
my
paper
bad.
next to you. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I
Okay.
got you.
While you're doing that, let me take a moment to talk to my future husband. Hey, how you doing? It's me. I know you like the fit today. I put it on just for you guys. Um, you, I don't know why you guys are laughing. Um, I just want to let you know that it's been great being single, and I've really enjoyed this season of my life. I've really grown. But I'm ready for you to come and put a ring on it. So whenever you're ready, can you just hurry up because I don't understand what we're doing here.
Okay, okay.
Um,
I'm back. I'm back. Come on. Oh Lord, have mercy. I saved you guys for
Oh,
this.
okay, all right. Well, I guess we have to get
oh,
into the quiz
please
now.
stop. Jigo, see your life. We were listening to something nice.
See,
And you
I,
come
s-
and stop it.
I saved you guys from this, man. Come on. You will thank me later. To all my
oh,
fans in the audience.
oh, not his fans. All right, this week, the quiz is a women's quiz. Surprise, surprise! And to throw it you a little bit of a curveball, it's based a little bit around women's EuroLeague. So let's see how much you know. Pedro's face looks. Sorry, guys. I need to stop getting
Why?
excited. Hold on. Give me a
Why?
moment. Why? Because I thought it would be nice to try something different.
Oh
All
my
right. Question
Have
number
goodness.
one. It. What I will say is they're kind of easy questions. So, guys, you can play along at
Yeah.
home, put your answers in the comment, and then also tell us how many points you got at the end. Question number one. How many African national team players are currently rostered in a 2025-2026 Women's Euro League club?
and
The
how are
answer
we
is
supposed to know that?
under 10. How are you supposed to know that? Don't you follow Afro basket players? No? Women's Afro basket players? Are you saying you're only interested in men's basketball? Is that what you're telling me?
I never say that.
Okay, so write a number down. All right then. I'll say it one more
Okay.
time for the people in the back.
Under
How many
10.
African national team players are currently rostered in a 2025-2026 Women's Euro League club as of the 22nd of November 2025? Five,
Okay.
four, three, two, one. Let me see your answers. P Funk has gone for 7.
No,
The
7.
Beard, yeah, 7. The
I
Beard
said
has gone
seven.
for 6, and Jigo has also gone for 7. The actual answer was 5. So no one gets a point there.
I get the point. I'm
Close.
closer to that.
No, no, no,
I'm
no,
closer
no.
to that.
No.
Ah, come on.
We
Today
don't play
We
that.
don't
I'll
do
be
We don't
closest
close.
to
play
that.
we're
that.
doing exact.
No.
Today we're doing exact
Oh,
because you
oh,
win way too much, the Beard.
oh.
I'm not having it. Now,
Yeah.
I will give you a point for
We
each
don't do
of the
closest
5
here.
players you can name.
Ah,
So that's you can get up to 5 points for this question. Just give me like 1 or 2, bro. What I can tell you is two of them played in the last 2025 Women's Afrobasket, and 4 of them played in the 2023 Women's Afrobasket.
I'm not. I'm even.
I will also give you, because I'm that nice of a person, the teams: Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, Nigeria, Cameroon, and Congo.
Nope.
All right. P-Funk,
No, we got to
I
give
mean,
you the
just
name.
pick a name. Just pick a name. Yeah, from any of those 5 teams.
I
Yo,
don't know.
that center from Cote d'Ivoire. What's her name?
Yeah, I
What
don't know
hall
the
is
name.
that?
That's the thing.
I'll take a surname. I don't need the full name.
I mean,
No,
For
wait, but
those
wait.
who are listening,
Fully African
no,
or
all of these players are fully African. Yeah. What I will say, guys,
you,
is
s-
the
y-
the guys are thinking real hard. They look very confused. I'm just giving you a play-by-play here. Oh, I could be a play-by-play commentator. As Jonathan looks down, he's concentrating very hard as he writes down the names. He's just looking up and smiling at the camera. P Funk is
Mhm.
scratching his head, scratching his nose, and he's leant back. He looks like he's given up on this question. Jigo is fidgeting. He's playing
Um,
with his hair. He doesn't know what's happening. He's a little bit worried. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First of all, yeah, let me see your answers so you can't copy off of each other. Show them up to the screen.
But can you see? I mean, my lights are too bright.
Okay, let me go with Jigo. He's gone with Jessica Thomas, Plias,
No,
Jontus
that's Jonathan.
Macaulay, and Amy Okonkwo. None of those are correct. Jigo has gone
Oh,
with Jigo. Let me hold it up
No,
again.
it's Jonathan. These are mine.
Yeah, okay. Let me see yours. So he's gone with Kone. Oh, Nadima Kone, Amy Okonkwo, Sika Kone, and Abija. I don't
Yeah.
even know who
No,
Abija is. So none
no
of those are
worries.
correct. Um, P Funk, you can
Yo,
one name,
sorry.
any name.
I was gonna put Sika Kona, but she's
Can I
not in EuroLeague.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm
can I
gonna tell you
can I
the.
can
Oh,
I
God,
claim
go on,
one? Or
go on.
No.
we said EuroLeague.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I'm
EuroLeague.
this
That's the thing.
the CSKA isn't in EuroLeague. Crazy.
it's like last
crazy.
week. I asked a BL question and someone thought it was the WBLA.
They had a Jigo moment. Oh,
But
what a
he, but
throwback!
Jigo's back. He's
Yeah,
back.
Jigo's back, so he's just being himself at this point. All right. For those listeners who got it, I'm going to read them out to you. Miriam Kulabali from Mali. This watch me butcher her name, poor baby. Morojantu Musa from Nigeria.
Okay.
Miriam
Oh.
Dakudade from Congo. Monique Akoe Makani from Cameroon. And Kiriata Diaby from Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, I meant
Nobody got
Kriata
that right.
Jabi. But I wrote
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeba, man. I forgot her name. It's okay.
that's okay.
But
All right,
wait,
so far no one
Yeah.
has scored any points. Sorry,
Magani is
Jonathan.
playing in does it is Monique is it Monique playing in the US?
According to my thing, she's playing in. Hold on, let me check it. Let me check. Let me check.
Jonathan, let it go, bro. You didn't score.
No,
Take the L. We
Like,
yeah,
let it
take the L. We all
you
gotta take
no.
the
take the L, man. You had
Hold on.
how
This
many
Hold
is
on.
this is
how many
ex-
wins on those, man?
this is exactly what losers would say.
I'm
Let it
searching
go.
Google.
Especially since I once let you win, so you should see your life
Yes, it
now.
says that she's contracted to Tango Bourges Basket
Mhm.
for
This
the
is France.
2025-2026 roster.
This
Okay.
is in France.
My bad.
Okay.
My
That's
bad.
all right.
My bad.
Hey, listen, sometimes you need to fact check the quizmaster. I get it. It's all
Yeah.
right.
Nah,
Okay, question number 3.
take the
So
L,
so
man.
so far, no one has scored any points in a quiz about women's African basketball. I'm just throwing it out there. All right.
In
Question
Europe.
3. In you,
In
okay.
Europe.
All
In
right, fair,
EuroLeague,
fair,
bro.
fair, fair,
In
fair. All
EuroLeague.
right. Which of these 5 players has the best team record in EuroLeague women?
So the ones you gave us.
Oh yeah, so it's one from 1
Okay.
to 5. Just pick one of the guys. All you have to
So
do is
they play.
guess.
I don't know where
I'll
they
read the
go.
names.
No, but
I
I'll
I don't
read
don't
know
the
where they
names
play.
again. Oh, I
We
can
don't.
tell you where they play.
Okay.
Miriam Koulibaly plays for Spa Girona.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Musa plays for. Oh, hold on. I need to get that out. Oh, I already said that. Monique plays for Tango. Diaby. Hold on. See, I did this on my phone and now I'm on my laptop. 1 second. Let me find. Musa plays for the one that's second on the list.
No,
Hold
I'm
on.
I'm all out.
I'm pulling up Women's EuroLeague right now. You can all do it with me and we can check.
Yo, completely
Musa
lost,
plays for
man.
Baket Landas. Basket Landas. Sorry, should I say?
Land.
Not, wow.
Bas-
Land.
Basketland.
In France.
It's in France.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
Well, first
France.
of all, why does everyone have
In
to play in
France.
France? Why?
Like
It's just
baguettes.
no, no baguettes.
And croissant.
Who
El
else do you need to
croissant.
know? Miriam. Who does Miriam play for?
So you want to know who has the best record out of
Caillou.
all five?
Yeah.
Caillou.
Caillou. Caillou made an appearance in Angola. He went there. They have some
That's wow. Bro, you can't make this up, man. He won Afrobasket.
we won Afrobasket despite him, not
Okay.
because of him.
Miriam plays in Basket Landes as well. Or what did you call it? Basket Lawns or something?
Land.
Lawns. And then
Basket
Diaby
Land.
also plays in Tango Bourges Basket.
So the
So,
ones
So you've
everybody
got
else-
do you know?
Spa Girona, Tango Bourges Basket, or Basket Lawns. Those are your options. Which out of
Do
the
you-
three has the best record?
But don't one day 5? Oh, the 3
Yeah,
teams.
but two.
Oh.
Yeah, they like.
So
two
the
of them
winner.
play.
So the okay. Just a little hint. Is it going to be a 2 women number
No.
1 or it's one? So is the one that
It's
plays
one-
for?
one
game.
person who has the best record out of the 5
I know.
players.
Is for me is Girona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bid. Who you picking?
Monique Makani.
Makani. Okay. And
Yeah.
Jigo.
Mariam Koulibaly.
Okay, the correct answer is Miriam Koulibaly, Spa Girona. They are currently 5-0.
So yeah.
Yes.
So okay.
So both of
Jigo
you
and
get
I-
a point.
Ji-
Congratulations. Well done.
Listen. I think Jonathan had a Jigo moment because she said it's not 2. It has to be 1. There's 2 pairs.
It's true. I
Yeah,
gave the answer
2
away.
girls.
Yo.
2 girls play on the same team. There's 2 duos, and then the one who didn't play is the winner. So by
Yo.
elimination.
Wow. Wow.
We can stop
I didn't
calling
even-
it the Jigo moments,
Yo,
guys. Come
I
on,
didn't
like, what the
even
hell are
know.
we doing?
Please.
Hey, I
Please.
got a
All
point.
right.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Question
I'm-
Jigo,
four.
this is your
Question 4.
legacy.
Jigo might win. This is crazy. Which of these 5 players have had the best shooting percentage at
Oh my
Women's Afrobasket 2025?
Why would I know, man?
What I will say to you
Shoot.
is out of the 5 players,
Huge.
only 2 of them played in Women's Eurobasket in 2025.
You are, you are
repeat,
giving up
please.
the-
Women's Eurobasket
Okay.
or Afrobasket?
Oh, sorry,
names?
Afrobasket, sorry. So which of these 5 players had
Okay.
the best shooting percentage at Women's Afrobasket 2025?
I don't know.
And only
I don't-
2 of them actually played in Women's Afrobasket in 2025. So just pick a name at
Oh,
this
for
point.
real?
Yeah. 5.
Like
Four.
wait. The best shooting percentage?
Yes. Field goal percentage.
Field goal percentage. I don't know.
5, 4,
I would just
3, 2, 1. Okay, show your answers, please.
I would say
Kyriata
Diaby.
Jabi.
Diaby? So 2
Diaby,
for
she's a-
Diaby.
she's-
And Jonathan?
Yep.
Jonathan, I need your
Miriam
answer.
Koulibaly.
Cause she's a big.
Miriam
She's a big.
Koulibaly.
Diaby had to be the Diaby. She's a big.
The answer is Diaby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
She's a
center.
big. She's a big. I know. I
She's
was like,
big, man.
The score
Yeah.
is 2-0.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I have a bonus question.
Oh, I
What
don't know
was
how
her
was
field
winning.
goal percentage?
I don't know. This I don't know.
Closest? Are we do closest?
No. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
so
I'll
you
give
want
you
to closest now?
No.
So you
because
want to
it's
do
a
closest?
point-
No.
No, because it's a point something. It's a percentage, bro.
No, you want to do closest?
But you
no.
gotta have. Okay, my bad.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me see your
No,
Mohiro.
let me write. Let me write.
Oh, you didn't write anything.
No.
63% from Jigo.
me write.
Jonathan, what's your percentage?
Okay, I'll put.
Ah.
60. So she's big, right? 62, 3. I could go higher. I can go lower, like 64.
You could do
So
a point
at that
as
Oh,
point, you
well.
would
No points. I'm 62, whatever. I mean,
62. Okay. Jonathan.
55. You know.
The correct answer is 62.9.
closest to
so,
63, man.
G.
oh
So
Lord, you
actually,
Jigo.
Jigo gets that's crazy. This
Man,
I can't believe
Jigo.
this. Jigo has 3
Jigo.
points. Jonathan, you need to get
I'm
this
Neil.
to
Yeah.
stop him from
Yeah.
winning. No, no, not Jonathan. P-Funk. Jonathan, you're just out. I mean, still answer,
I
but
won't win.
whatever.
I'm not
Okay.
winning that today.
How many
That's a Jigo
of the
moment.
5 players of the 5 African EuroLeague what? Of the 5 African EuroLeague women's players that I have mentioned have played in the WNBA at any point? How many? It's a guess. It's a
I
number
Oh,
give
from
you the
1 to
win.
5,
How
right?
many?
well,
How many?
the answer is
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
It's 2.
You're going 2,
I
Jigo.
go.
Yeah.
I go 3.
You're
Whatever.
going 3, Jigo.
Yeah.
I'll go. I'll go one. I'll go one.
The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is 1. Monique Okoye Makani is the only one who has played
Oh,
on a
How
women's
much
oh,
did he
Too
say?
easy.
WNBA roster. And
Like
with
too
that, that
easy.
is the end of the quiz for
Oh my
episode
god.
46. And I have to tell you, Jigo has won the episode.
Oh my
Talk your
god.
shit. Say your speech, bro.
Open any open.
What is happening? Go on. Sorry, I'm
Oh
gonna put
my
myself on
Okay.
mute because I can't believe what's going on right now.
Okay. Uh,
oh!
just
Stop! Stop!
you
Stop!
know,
Stop! Oh, no! 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 Okay, okay. Take the win. Take the win. Sometimes,
just to let you know, guys. You know, Jonathan, it's my moment. Please give me that.
yeah,
You have
please,
40 of these.
please, please,
Okay.
yeah, please.
Isn't it hard?
Enjoy, enjoy,
Okay. Yeah.
enjoy,
So
man.
first thing
Enjoy.
first, I wanted to thank my fans because now I'm up to 20,000. Yeah, shout out to my fans that following African Ball Life, you know. And then we launched the website and everything, you know. You can guys check it out. Yeah, we're doing it for the fans, and you know. And then for those people that are saying like, we do follow women's basketball. You know, we love women's basketball. We're passionate about it. So basically, it's what we do. And then winning, it was easy because I was playing with against old heads. You know that don't follow anything about women's basketball. All they do care is about men's basketball. They watch the games only because of Italy Lucas, some of them. So, you know, yeah, I'm thanking my host today, Kero. This won't be possible without you, you know. And the quiz master that had a jiggle moment, you know, and Blur, and
Happens to
then
the best.
and P Funk. Yeah, it was a good battle. It was a good battle, but you know, the best are winning.
I'm
So
just
yeah,
guessing everything, man.
now I think we're 2-2.
I know, man. Come on, man. I
So
can't be
yeah,
last, man. Oh, yo, you
back to
host
my
next
host.
All
time. I
right.
better win.
Yeah. So that was it. That was the end of episode 46. I don't know what to say. I'm actually speechless. Thank you for listening to us, following us, sharing and subscribing. Please make sure you click that button and tell a friend to tell a friend about the Swish Nomads podcast. This is us signing off. But before we go, I just want to hand over to Jigo for the final thought, which is crazy.
Yeah, final tour. I had home court today, and I protected. So yeah, for people, audience, and listener of the Switch Normal podcast, last year BAL, the crown was taken by a team from the road to BAL. Do you think this year it will be the same in this BAL competition? Mic drop.
Have a good night and God bless you, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.